smoke in here from the last setups that we've done, but that just goes to show the extended hang time of our smoke fluid. So what we'll do is we'll set up the difficulty level. We're going to control that volume as well, make sure we're in a good place. And we're going to go ahead and start a Class A fire. So we'll hear the crackling of the paper and the smoke, or excuse me, the paper and the wood. Now again, normally this is connected wirelessly to the system and would be automatically putting out smoke, depending upon the levels that you determine. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to add just a little bit of smoke, because I don't want to smoke it out too much at this point, and then you'll never see me. So what we'll do is we have that smoke going. I'm going to come to the race station, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull that alarm. So now we have the annunciator going off, we have the smoke in the environment, we also have the alarm going off as well. I'm now going to call 911 on our customizable 911 phone, and I'm going to notify them of the fire. There is a fire. We're at 20 Corporate Circle, Albany, New York. And now that we know help is on the way, I'm going to use the laser extinguisher. So I'm going to go ahead, you would pop the tab, you're going to pull that pin, and then you're going to extinguish the fire using the proper pass technique. If you don't put it out all the way, that will rekindle itself, as the trainer also has the option to flare that fire back up. Now, if the trainee uses improper technique, it's not going to extinguish the fire. If they aim just at the top, it's not going to extinguish that fire either. Again, you have to use the proper pass technique and extinguish that fire. So a time comes up on the screen, 81.7 seconds. What that is telling us is how long it took me to go through the entire operation. If you had the iPad control with that, that would then report back to your iPad who trained, who the trainer was, the classifier they were training at. It's also going to register how long it took to do each order of operation if you're engaging the race station, how long it took to extinguish the fire, and ultimately pass or fail, which you can then export into an Excel form or whatever other program that you're going to be using. So to reset the fire, the scenario, you just put the pin back in, you press the button so that the extinguisher is recharged again. I'm going to reset the alarm here as well. And now using the remote, we're good to go for another evolution. I want to quickly show you though the C-class fire, let you see how that operates. So we're going to put it onto the C. You control the difficulty, you control the volume. We're going to go ahead and start that up. So we'll hear the arcing, sparking in the background. No matter how much agent we apply to this at this point, we will not be able to extinguish that fire until we turn off that source of electricity. So again, normally this would be putting out smoke, but I'll just put a little bit again because I'm filling the room up already as it is. So we have the smoke-filled environment. So I'll pull the pulse station. We've now notified the building that there's a fire. We're going to call 911 for help. I'm reporting a fire. We are at 20 Corporate Circle, Albany, New York. Now, in this time, I'm going to take the extinguisher, but I have to remember, I have to turn that electrical source off. So I'm going to use the electric cutoff switch. That's disengaged it. This is connected wirelessly to that system. So now I pull the tab, I pull the pin, and then using the proper task technique again, I'm going to extinguish that fire. At 59.9 seconds. So I was able to increase my speed a little bit on that one. Now again, all of that is going to report back onto the iPad. So again, you'll have that ability to track who did the training, who was the trainer, the classifiers they were training, also the order of operation that they went through. If you were using the customized scenarios, maybe if you wanted them to call 911 first, then pull the alarm, you can set all of that to make sure everything was run through for the training that you want to be able to provide. So again, that's all onto an Excel form. You can export that, show that to OSHA if need be to show year-over-year training, or even your commissioners or the board to show the training that you're providing within your community. So I don't know if any questions are coming up or not, but we get a number of questions that are asked to us. And one of the questions is how much does all of this weigh? So smoke generator, 17 pounds. The bullseye is only 31 pounds. This is going to fit through any standard doorway, any standard hallway. Again, this is something that one person can bring in, set up, and train employees or community members so that you don't have to have a two-man system. It's very easy to use. Talking about the extinguishers as well, we mimic a lot of different extinguishers. It's not just a 5-pound laser extinguisher that we make. So in terms of ABCs, we have 10, 20s, 5-pounders, multiple different sizes. We can also mimic specific extinguisher types as well. So if you would like maybe a CO2 to be included, you can do that. If you'd like a water mister, we can do that as well. Whatever style is needed for your facility, we're able to mimic that. Now, something else that we run into, people ask, is this something that can be transported easily? Can I move this from site to site, facility to facility? And the answer to that is yes. I've brought up the custom foam industrial grade carrying cases. I'll talk about them again. These are all made to fit these systems into them and be able to be transported really across the country if need be. The race station, this all folds down into one small unit and can actually fit into just this case right here, which is on wheels and it has a handle. So this is a very easy thing to move, again, from facility to facility or even room to room if that's the issue there. So I think at this point we'll start wrapping things up. I don't know if any questions are coming in right now, but again, if you have any questions at any point, because we're going to leave this video up, if there are any questions at any point in time, please feel free to add them into the Facebook post. We can answer them for you, or you can reach out to us. We'll have our contact information up in a minute. You can go to our website, bullx.com. You can go ahead and ask questions through that system as well. We'll be able to answer everything for you. So I want to mention we have free shipping. If you tell your BullX rep that you saw this Facebook demonstration on any order placed between now and September 15th, we'll be able to ship that to you at no charge. So again, any order between now and September 15th, if you tell your Facebook rep, or excuse me, your BullX rep that you saw this Facebook Live demo, we'll be able to apply free shipping. Actually, I think we have a question, so let's go ahead.
Yes, we do have a question.
Excellent.
Someone wants to know, can you use water on the screen? I presume they're talking about the bullseye screen.
Yes, you can use water on the screen. That's something that you have the ability, I touched on it quickly, our smart extinguishers. Those are actual extinguishers that we take, we fill them, you would fill them with water and compressed air, and then you're able to spray that at the screen. Just like you would with the laser extinguisher, you would spray it at the base of the fire, the seat of the fire, to be able to do the proper pass technique and extinguish the fire. You're just going to want to use this system when you're using it with the smart extinguishers, maybe outside or any place where a drain is, just so that you don't have a big pool of water in one spot. But yes, you can spray water using our smart extinguishers, and this system will respond to the trainees' technique as well. So if they do a good pass technique, it'll extinguish the fire. If they're just hitting the top of the panel, it won't extinguish the fire. So there's that. So I don't think we have any other questions coming up just yet, but again, any questions, we're going to leave this video up so you can post them onto this Facebook post. We can always get back to you. As I was saying earlier, you can reach out to us as well through our website, www.bullx.com. You can ask for us to contact you through that way as well. But I think at this point we'll start wrapping everything up. So please, once again, I just want to thank you, for joining us for our first Facebook Live demonstration. This has been a learning experience, hopefully for all of us. So ultimately, this is Dave Dukowitz. I'm from BullX, and I'm asking you to remember to train smart and stay safe. Have a nice day.